Yeah, Blanco, get her to a hospital, would you?
I sure will. I know they're after you. And I'm with you, champ.
How do you know that they're after?
Good luck.
How would you possibly have that piece of information?
Oh, man.
This movie's awesome, kind of.
It's really dumb.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What Did We Just Watch? Today, we watched either Hands of Blood or Metal Hands or Steel Hands or Aluminum Hands of Steel.
His hands were made of something, I think.
Yeah. We bought a 2-pack, and they were labeled the same thing when we ripped it, so we're not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure this is actually Hands of Steel.
Yes, Hands of Steel.
Anyways, what is this movie about?
This movie is about a cyborg. Oh, I already gave away the twist, but it's about a cyborg who is programmed to assassinate some politician.
It's kind of like Hitler, but also the savior somehow.
He looks like a cult leader, and he pulls his punch at the last minute, doesn't go through with it, and then his creators are trying to hunt him down, and for some reason he enters into an arm wrestling competition, and
Well, some guy gets really pissed off.
and another guy who's really cool about it. So.
Yeah. That's basically all you need to know.
That's
so
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the movie, and here are the highlights. Okay, Dylan, are you ready for Hands of Steel or Blood? I'm not sure which one.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for this or not.
All right, we'll find out. It looks extremely promising. We looked at the first few seconds of both of these, and this one actually looks way better.
Yeah. The other one just starts.
Like in mid-conversation.
Yeah.
No title, no nothing.
This one at least shows the homeless on the streets.
Yeah. I'm guessing there was an opening, but when they copied it, they didn't have access to it, or it was degraded or something. Because this is 100% just off of a VHS.
Yeah. What is he doing?
He's like punching himself.
Better just not be boring. Like, that's all I ask for.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's shitty
He's
action.
picking his nose and he's booger? What the hell?
He is.
What the hell? They put that in their movie?
Oh,
Okay,
this is promising.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good so far. You have no future? Is this like in the future?
I don't know.
Or is this just modern day Detroit?
I think this is supposed to be future.
3% in the past 6 months. And in a region which once had the lowest pollution level of the continental United States.
Is he their leader?
I guess. Look at that high technology.
That is some space technology right
I have
there.
the X-Files update.
They're like in a cult.
I guess, yeah. This must be Steel Hands or Blood Steel or whatever.
Blood fisting.
Oh, that guy looks awesome.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna whoop some ass.
I bet he will. I hope he does.
Fucking better, dude. This is
Damn.
good.
He's gripping that shit.
Definitely better than the fucking Marvel movie.
Driving in some muscle car.
He gets the calculator and watch.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna tear some ass up.
I hope so.
Hold it.
Is that guy just wearing like a couch cushion?
They're not gonna frisk his hands because he has hands of steel.
Oh, well. Those are dangerous weapons already.
Yep.
They don't know that though. Not yet. They'll find out.
I wonder if it's just like a nickname where his hands are actually made of steel.
I think it's probably a nickname.
I'll have to go thank this gentleman.
He's the greatest you'll see.
Oh,
He's the man to save this country.
thank
He's
him
there
with
to
your,
assassinate him.
thank him with your fists of steel or hands.
Yeah, it's not fist of steel, Dylan.
I know it's hands. I keep forgetting.
Maybe he slaps.
He just grabs them.
He doesn't like him.
Is that cult operating out of like an apartment complex or something?
It's supposed to be a hotel.
Oh,
Look at that high-tech watch.
yeah.
There's a high science in
Is
this
that
movie.
a Casio? Maybe he's just a steel worker.
They're really proud of that watch.
It's probably high tech. It's like a calculator watch or what?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He literally has no security.
He's got this guy.
Yeah, but he's just like an assistant. He's supposed to be this double bitch slap. He did.
Damn. His
That's
hands
pretty
are
awesome.
of steel.
What are you waiting for? Get it over with.
What? How did he kill him?
I don't know. He like punched him in the chest or something.
I don't want to blame the victim here, but his security was shit.
Just the detail plan was not very good.
Yeah. He's like, he may have sufficient security perhaps, but
If they were
they're in the wrong,
inside.
they're in the wrong spot. This is like the warehouse from Cyborg.
It does look like it. It looks exactly like it.
I have an eye for Cyborg, Dylan.
We should watch Cyborg.
I'm down. That's better than Night Feeder so far.
So far.
I mean, nothing's really happening, but something is kind of happening.
He runs like a sissy, though.
Yeah, he does.
Needs to do some leg day.
He runs like a spaz.
He does.
Is that a space car?
Looks like a space car. Looks like the DeLorean, kind of.
Normally, when you're in the near future, you want to put that so people will understand why there's weird technology.
Yeah, you would kind of explain it.
Acid rain ahead.
This might be the future, I guess.
Yeah. Acid rain was like the biggest fear back then in the 80s and 90s.
I don't know.
Oh, look at the acid rain.
He don't care.
He must be Hands of Steel. That's actually not a bad effect, really.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
Through, Inspector. I don't give a damn about
Didn't he get Hands of Steel?
All
He got
I know
bitch
is that
slapped.
This thing
That's
could
not
have been
even
avoided.
very effective, I guess.
Maybe
He
Hands of
can't,
Steel sucks.
he can't kill this wimp, and he can't kill the politician who's blind.
Blind and in a wheelchair and like 70.
So the killer could have used that to make his getaway. I'm having those blown up so that we can try to make out the light.
Well, at least this guy's a little better at his job than Lonnie or whatever his name was from
Oh, he's way better.
Night Feeder,
He's just like a quiet professional.
who actually uses evidence and facts.
Finds it out very quickly. He's just like a competent individual.
I'm sure you're not sure of the weapon that was used.
I think that question is better directed to Inspector Bakey or Dr. Peckinpah of the FBI here.
Well,
For the time being, we have no comment on that.
Sounds like
He's like super
He's
confident.
good, yeah. Lonnie would have been telling all the,
Telling him how divorced he was.
spilling all the tea.
Giving all the secrets to like, everybody.
I heard his hands were made of steel. Let there be a random gang out here, please.
Something.
Gang. Unnecessary gang, like in Riot.
the gang from Riot comes. He just pushed it off.
Explode.
Come on, something. Well, he took a shirt off. That's something. That's a start.
That's the start.
Maybe. Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Good. All right. Is that a leather jacket now?
I hope so.
Let there be a hillbilly gang. Cut off sleeves.
It's close.
Come on. Just have a guy with a bone to pick in here. Some angry man.
With a girlfriend.
It's empty. All right. A biker gang will come in
I hope so.
later.
He's going to be an arm wrestling champion because he has hands of steel? I mean, that's a pretty cool, I guess, but I'd rather him be fighting people.
No.
His hands are only made of steel.
His muscles.
His forearms is... All the rest of his arms are not made of steel.
I need a place to stay.
and in exchange, you help me out around here until you cut my throat. And take off with the few bucks I got in the till.
I could have done that already.
Okay.
How dumb is she? What?
Linda.
Why would she come to that conclusion and then, like, come off of it, like, 2 seconds later?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
He just got a trusting face. He just murdered a politician.
A trusting, murderous face.
When Turner originally hired me, he lied to me. Told me my work would benefit mankind. I embraced it with joy and
By putting metal in people's hands?
and now I know why.
And brainwashing people to
I
kill
should
politicians.
But I won't do anything
This
to
is kind of
Terminator
like
in any way.
really
I
stupid.
just
It
want to be
is.
left alone and
Like,
do my work.
This is almost as bad as super drug ninjas.
We'll use whatever means
Yeah.
He's a scientist who thought he's going to benefit mankind by putting metal in their hands.
I know what you're capable of, but I will not be intimidated. No!
You can't take away the metal.
He's just hitting the pipes.
Oh my God, you're ruining everything!
He's done like $4 worth of damage.
No, please don't do that.
You
No!
can go get those at the dollar store, the little tubes.
Yeah. How would he know any of this?
At least somebody died.
Yeah.
Hurry up!
Is he having a change of heart?
I don't know.
What the heck?
It wasn't especially large, but it felt hard. Extremely hard.
What's he describing?
Right.
That's all I can tell you.
That's all great, but why don't you tell us about the wound?
It caused his wound.
Ain't you got a keys for the wiener?
Don't be stupid.
For my wiener?
Take it easy, chica.
What's it sound like? Is he... He's the guy in those like Jim Carrey movies, right? Like... Or the
What?
Fairley Brother movies? Like he's always like a guy in those movies, right?
Maybe.
Like there's some like muscle guy in all their movies that's like reappears?
Maybe.
I feel like I've seen him somewhere.
Show me some respect. I just won one match of arm wrestling.
Here I'm the strongest.
Why do you need him? Why do you need that validation?
You never even met him before. He didn't see the arm wrestling competition.
You're a loser.
Oh, damn.
What the hell did you say?
Come on, fight.
Who the fuck do you think you are, shit-face, talking to me like that?
He doesn't know who you are.
Anybody?
Start when I give the signal. Winner is the first to put the other guy's hand flat on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
We know how it works.
strictly for
They're acting like nobody knows what arm
When I get through
wrestling
with
is.
you, you're gonna have to wipe your ass with your nose.
What's his obsession with the ass and wiping it?
I don't know.
Hey, 5-1 says.
He takes offense to anything.
Are you kidding?
It's like common banter.
He just said, fuck you.
That's like betting on a high school team to win the Super Bowl.
That's for sure.
How do you like that, Wimp? 10-1, we can't get anybody bid on you.
They ain't crazy, Phil.
Is he gonna blast his arm off?
I hope so. That'd be hilarious.
Use that arm, stranger. Use the arm.
Use your arm.
Use your arm to arm wrestle, stranger. He's toying with him.
No.
He's gonna blast his arm off.
I hope so. That'd
Come
be hilarious.
on.
Break his arm.
Dang it.
Well, this is a fight, I guess. What is he doing?
I don't know.
That's how a steel-handed man fights.
What?
What was that?
The guy wasn't supposed to fall down and they ran out of film, I take it.
I guess. Why? This guy bet on him, didn't he?
No, the big white guy did.
Oh. Is he fighting too? He was fighting.
I'm guessing, yeah.
It's very weird. These truck drivers are just really loyal to each other, I guess.
Apparently.
Well, if you're so sure of yourself, how about we wrestle Indian style?
Loser's hand gets bit by a
Indian
rat
style?
snake. Yeah, what do you say?
Loser's hand gets bit by a snake.
That'll make it more interesting.
That's weird. Mistakes.
That's just stereotyping. I'm sure they didn't do that.
They're making such a big deal about arm wrestling.
Oh, I mean, Stallone did it.
Yeah, but at least it was like, you know, in a competition, and it
Yeah.
was like more about his son, and like, this is just like,
It's like a cyborg assassin arm wrestling movie. Why do they make this in the future? It didn't need to be in the future.
in the future about arm wrestling.
In arm wrestling in a tow truck.
I can still hear the
He's gonna use his hands of steel.
Car might roll down further into the canyon.
I'll get him
Use
out.
your
Let me
hands.
get my truck.
They're ambushing him.
Why are they setting an ambush if they wanted a competition?
They want to break his arm.
This is so stupid.
This is very dumb.
So they had to like put a car down in a ditch for this. That car is worth more than $1,000 probably.
Not worth his satisfaction though. This is like so extreme for the stakes are so low and they're taking it so over the top. This is like a wild overreaction.
Use your hands of steel already.
Right? He's just getting dragged.
Oh man.
Oh, they're saying, oh, he's not going to show, so.
I guess. This is just so weird. Like, I don't get their plans.
It's so unnecessary. Like, wouldn't it just like calling him out to the middle of nowhere and like slashing his tires do the same?
Yeah.
If they want him to not be there?
Or just let him arm wrestle.
Know the rules? Yeah. The loser's hand gets snared.
Did he ask him if he knows the rules to his own game?
Yeah, I think so.
Take your seat.
Do you know the rules to this game you challenged me to?
This is a very simple game.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie all the way through.
I believe I have. What a weird contraption.
Right?
Why does he just move his hand? Like,
Oh, he saved him.
he's honorable.
Yeah, they finally gonna give him some respect?
Raul's not.
Yeah, Raul's a bitch.
What? That was so stupid. Like, that scene was so boring and dumb.
This is such a ripoff.
Yeah. Why do it in such a boring way? Like, an arm wrestling Terminator.
It's impossible. No hand could have done that kind of damage.
He's alive.
Oh yeah, what damage? People have been killed by hands before. Maybe he's not that smart.
You like, actual fighters kill people with their hands sometimes.
Yeah, it's like regular people kill people with their hands.
And they actually kill them. They don't just
Yeah.
injure them and put them in the hospital for a little bit.
Paraplegic, blind 70-year-olds. I like how they found him really fast.
He gave the information up real quick.
That arm wrestling loss sent him down a big spiral.
There are two people in there.
He's like quit his job being a like successful truck driver and a pretty good arm wrestler. This did not need to be in the future. I mean, the cyborg part, kind of.
This did not need to happen at all. This movie. What is this? I don't get this plan that these bad guys have.
They could have easily got the drop on him because by acting regular.
They're just walking in and shooting him.
Oh, karate chop. Blaster. Uh-oh.
She's a robot, too?
I guess. She got blasted, though.
At least stuff's happening.
Yeah. It sucks, but it's happening.
Yeah, it sucks.
She is a robot.
She is. So her boyfriend wasn't a robot?
Just her.
What noises is she making?
Okay, let's go.
So that scientist they killed made 2 of these?
Well, yeah. It's like sounding like a witch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I am a perfect cyborg, and I've been sent here to kill.
To give you all the exposition you need. In case you didn't know, I was already a cyborg. If she's a perfect cyborg, why'd you need the other guy?
I don't know.
Why was she drinking a beer if she was a cyborg?
This fight sucks.
It does suck. There's like lots happening. There's 2 robots fighting and shotgun and machine gun blasting. Dang.
There you go. Oh, these are rockets.
Yeah. Do you know?
Shotgun rocket?
Yep.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
Standard issue in the future. This is finally getting pretty decent.
Something.
Just like guys running around blasting.
I'm not a fan of just shooting back and forth, like in cover, though.
Yeah, it's kind of boring, but...
I need like 20 more henchmen to just appear.
This is like a movie we would walk in Grandpa watching.
Yeah, for sure.
He just has no clue of what's going on. That's a pretty damn good movie.
I can't communicate now.
Here comes Raul.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was a truck driver.
Is the helicopter going to crash into his truck?
I hope.
Please.
That'd be a really expensive effect if that happens.
Yeah. I mean, it was 1985 or something, so...
He's driving him very slowly into a rock.
Right?
God damn, Raul.
He's better than the bad guys.
He's escalating.
I know. Just because he lost the arm wrestling competition. Like fair and square. He's going to blow his head off.
He's like ruining his whole like livelihood right there with that truck.
Rip his head off. Come on. Do it.
Come on.
Aww.
That's it?
Oh, that's so boring.
It's going to be the guy that he beat in the arm wrestling, and he's going to give him his truck.
Yeah, because he was honorable.
Yeah, Blanco, get her to a hospital, would you?
I sure will. I know they're after you. And I'm with you, champ.
How do you know that they're after?
How would you possibly have that piece of information?
Oh, man.
This movie's awesome, kind of.
It's really dumb.
It's like very dangerous. Oh, they're going to blow him up?
What the hell?
Did they kill her or did she get out?
I think she got out.
Not the tri-state champ.
They're not practicing gun safety at all. He was like pointing the gun at him.
Did Hard Target rip this off?
Maybe. That was good at least.
Yeah. We needed like a lot more of that.
Yeah. He needs to actually show what his hands of steel are capable of.
Right.
I can't let him escape. Go after him with the laser.
Why didn't you use it from the beginning?
I'm glad there's a laser.
Yeah.
That's a very practical laser right there.
Yeah. It weighs like 400 pounds.
Right.
They know what like damage he could sustain, so why did they use a laser from the get-go?
Yeah. And why has he been running this whole time if he can just take shotgun blast to the stomach?
Right? I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is just better than Terminator 2.
Yeah. Well, he's killed more people than Terminator 2.
Yeah. This movie's growing on me.
This ending. What are they shooting at?
They're just testing it and having fun. Come on. Oh, he lost his laser.
No, it's gonna be his laser.
Crush his head. Crush his head.
Crush the helmet.
Dang.
His hands are of steel.
Yeah. Instead of just shooting him in the back of the head, he walked up to him. What?
I don't know what happened. Did it reflect back at it?
Maybe.
Wait.
You made me.
You thought you could own me by controlling my brain. What you didn't realize was that
They
you
didn't
don't
have enough
own
time
me.
for a second take on for the last shot of the movie.
Yeah. Punch into his chest.
Yeah, ripped his heart out.
So that was the movie he was supposed to do on the cult leader.
Yeah. Crying like a sissy. Ah! That was the funniest part from Strike Commando.
They were like screaming. Is she... who's screaming like that? Maybe it was her.
Maybe.
Like, these guys are sissies. I know they're getting shot, but have some dignity.
They brought a wounded woman, civilian, to an active shooting situation in the middle of the desert in the heat.
Who's been shot and jumped out of a truck?
Who's also a suspect.
Maybe Paco Quiroc never even existed.
I wish he didn't.
Is it just gonna end right here?
I guess.
Oh my gosh.
What? What kind of ending is that?
Just terrible. Terrible, terrible.
Okay, so that was Hands of Steel. What did you think?
I thought it was pretty damn boring. But there's some okay parts, I guess.
Yeah, there was like a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah. It felt like it didn't know what it wanted to be, like a copy of Terminator, over the top, and just turned out boring, honestly.
Yeah, it's like a step below Strike Commando, step above like Night Beast, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe equal to Night Beast. Night Feeder, better than Night Feeder. Way better than Slipstream. Slipstream is like the most boring movie I've ever seen. That movie sucked.
This was worse than Night Beast, because Night Beast at least had the blasting. Like, he was blasting nonstop.
That's true. Huh. Yeah, anyways, this movie's like all right, but I don't really recommend it.
I don't recommend it, but...
So, anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. See you next time.